Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. On the last episode, we went to Dantooine and we took care of the Grand Slaver. Now we're going to Manaan. We're gonna try to. We ran into also an old friend and of Jolee's, and Sunry is on trial, and we said we'd try to help him if we went back to Manaan. So we got a Gina Haradin target and the Sunry trial. We'll see what we can find out about that on this episode today. Okay, for this we will take Jolee. Just Jolee and the droid, T3. We're pretty much locked into Castilla and Canderous back on Tatooine on the next episode. Maybe mission, but you know.
Sure. Yes?
Where are we at, T3? Time for Kazakh today.
Got something on your mind?
Tell me about Sunry. How do you know him?
What? You think because I'm a hermit, I've always been a hermit? Just because I haven't seen Sunry for 20 years doesn't mean he's not a friend. A man could have changed a lot in that span of time, though. To become a murderer, I can't see it. That's not the Sunry I knew. He was a good man. Put me up in his home for a year back after I left the Order. War hero, too. So I hear. I wouldn't mind helping the fellow if we can. I owe it to him. Or you can be a young monkey lizard and ignore me, I guess. I don't expect much these days.
Alright. Where we at, Jolee? Come on, old man.
Yes?
Speed it up, old man.
Jolee, it is you. I need your help.
Elora, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why, whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolee. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolee. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Elora. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Elora. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Sunry murder trial. I would like to investigate the murder case involving Sunry.
I suppose you're Sunry's only hope. We have to at least try to help him. Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
Alright, guys. Let the legal drama begin. I have a question about the trial. What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? Is there anything suspicious about this case?
Simply because it was real does not mean Sunry would have overlooked it being in Elas's hand.
What do you think of Sunry?
Speaking of that injury, has it been taken into consideration, Your Honor?
Don't I know that? I have no more questions, Your Honor. Is there anything, do you think there's anything suspicious about this case, Coda? What do you think of Sunry? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith? No, that's all for now. What do you think about Sunry? What do you think of the Republic and the Sith Empire? As guilty as he is charged today.
So nice to meet an impartial judge for a change. You said it, not I.
Is there anything about this case that you find suspicious? Yeah. Yeah, that's all for now. What do you think about the Republic and the Sith Empire? Well, I suppose that's a way of looking at it. Intel. Alright. Is there anything you find about this case that to be suspicious? What do you think of Sunry? No, that is all. What do you think of Sunry? You think there's anything suspicious about this case? What do you think about the Republic and the Sith Empire? That'll be all for now. Alright. Now that's over with, we will go to the hotel. I'll see you guys there.
I hear you've been appointed as arbiter in Sunry's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Elora, I need you to be calm as you can and tell me about Sunry.
Sunry is... he's a cripple. There's no way he could have overpowered the Sith woman like they claim.
That's true. I'd forgotten about that. Let's not forget that he would have to have been considerably older than the Sith woman.
Saying someone your age couldn't overpower a woman, a Sith woman?
I'm a Jedi, and one who is living alone in the Shadowlands until recently. That keeps you in shape, damn it. We're talking about Sunry here.
And there's no way he would do something so dishonorable as hit her from behind. Sunry's a decorated war hero. He's a hero of the Republic.
Don't worry, Elora. I'll do everything I can to save him.
Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunry didn't do this.
Poor guy's hotel has been shut down for some time now.
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me about what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Elasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could it have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I want to ask something else.
What do you want to know?
What do you know about Sunry and Elasa?
Elasa used to rent rooms here every week or so. Then Sunry would come by a couple hours later and stay all night. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what was going on.
Who were the witnesses in the hotel?
There were only 2 other people in the hotel when it happened. One was a Rhodian named Glupor. Seems like a really dirty, shifty type. Normally I don't let his kind in here. I'm a reputable businessman, you know. But there weren't many people here, so I decided to take a chance. The other is a regular named Feareth Me. He's a Pazak player. Probably an addict, but he claims he's big in some circles. Don't know anything about him other than that. Anything else you want to know?
That'll be all for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Ignis is the proprietor of the hotel the murder of Elasa occurred at. Told you that he heard a blaster shot go off and saw Sunry hobbling away from the scene of the crime. Elora professes Sunry's innocence. She claims this is some sort of frame-up by someone who wants to get revenge on him. Sunry is an old war hero against the Sith, so they might harbor him ill.
Yes?
Chiki kun Selkath, Jona mulira tong glupor kimba no kun nek lorcha.
I have questions about the murder of Elasa.
Glupor tong hit wanaji Selkath agi inko tune glupor mulira chuna mulira tong glupor kitpa non kun nek sit abog.
Why were you at the hotel?
Glupor yon tung chiwi ita. Bola un jikne mulira glupor. Kon muli slimo pui wanga kun viskin. Glupor kimpa nikcha lora kun.
What did you see?
Glupor chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Glupor nibo jimata wipun nage. Tong abag sunsham u glupor ninong. Glupor tong hit wamaji Selkath ag inko tune. Tong kimba no kun nikset abog.
What about Elasa's room?
Glupor picha ge borang turang. Glupor wangki yuma batmalyaw no wish. Glupor no una pangpa mulira kong king.
Did someone pay you to do something in that room, Glupor?
Kun mulira slimo poi wanga kun makachisa glupor. Tong abog sintshan glupor ninong kili. Glupor chiwa aita kang kicha na Selkath. Glupor nibo mulira glupo ni Sith. Glupor siya. Glupor pampa ki mulira kun king. Glupor chachopa si chawa wish kun. Glupor bagra shak konti cha yoman. Tong Selkath wamaji ko na. Glupor ag inko tune. Glupor no mulira chuna mulira tong pa no kun no nek. Glupor chachopa. Glupor bagwa shang konti machit Glupor nada chawa yishun kun.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
What do you know about Sunry and Elasa?
Sunry, I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel, too. Going to Elasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with their damn antics, usually.
You mean Sunry was having a relationship with Elasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master? What about him?
Oh, well, Elasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
What did you see?
I didn't see anything, and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
You want to tell me what you saw.
You know, I think I could trust you. Heck, I don't even know why I shouldn't tell you. Well, one time, I saw Elasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Elasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a Dark Jedi.
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now, that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me. You
What did you see the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the latest copy of Pazak Weekly, checking out the listings for the big tournament that's going to be held here soon, when I heard a blaster shot. Being still alive, and therefore smart enough not to stick my head out immediately, I didn't go out right away. I looked out after a minute and saw Glupor in the hall by Elas's room, and Sunry running like the wind. You can't tell me that someone who was running like that, and he was pretty fast for a cripple, isn't guilty.
Alright, I've got nothing more to ask for now.
Yes, well, I'll be right here. Not like they're letting me go anywhere else. Sure. What?
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Elasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
Alright, I want to ask something else.
What do you want to know?
Actually, I got no more questions.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Tong itwama ji human act in ikatune. Lupor muli ra, lupor chon muli ra tong.
I have questions about Elasa, of course.
Lupor wanga konvist tung abashun ni chunchi. Lupor kinba muli ra.
Okay.
What? You again. Didn't I tell you people everything I knew? So why do you keep coming back to me?
What did you see the night of the murder?
I was in my room, minding my own business with the being still a... You...
Alright.
Yes, well, I'll be right...
Did her Sith master do it? Maybe? With a blaster?
You, Jedi. I hear you are investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
Why are you telling me this?
Let us just say that I'm an interested party, and that I have concerns. This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elora are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
I think so. Kinda.
Dear. I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Yeah, like they just give it to me.
No, of course not. You think state secrets are for sale on the common market? You would have to be devious to get what you want. Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Alright guys, that's actually going to be it for this episode of Knights of the Old Republic. This trial, it ain't going to be quick and it ain't going to be easy. So, we're going to chop it up into 2 parts. On the next episode, I plan on getting to the bottom of this, though. If you guys like what you saw, you know what to do. And I'll see you on the next one. Laters.